Welcome back, and on to the next track, which is called Dual Wheels of Fury. Now, the name of this is basically, it's another bike map. I went a bit nuts making just bike maps, tons and tons of bike maps. Description of this says, cut loose the two-wheeled beast. And the name of this, I couldn't think of anything decent, and then I remembered an old funny World of Warcraft video where dude summons a truck and he's like, how about a little four wheels of fury? So it's a case of, instead of just saying two wheels of fury, it's dual wheels of fury. Again, a motorbike only one. The funny thing about this one is the preview picture in the right hand side, you go nowhere near that particular garden. It's next to the track. That's it. It's not even part of the track. So that's funny. I thought I'd do that because I'm a barrel of laughs, aren't I? Nah. So as you notice, all of these bike tracks that I'm doing are all with the Nemesis. As I said before in previous videos, Nemesis is essentially my chosen bike now whenever I do anything, unless it's a other bike specific track like the Hexa or the Damon, which are the only other two bikes I got. No, and the Sanchez. Actually, that's a point. I haven't got a Sanchez specific track. I should get on that really. So this, you jump over there. This is one of two tracks that goes through there, but uses a different jump every time, which is quite funny. Because that one's just a normal large ramp, and then the other one is a large like bin type ramp. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, I got a track later on that's specifically for the Hexa. The name of that is something from Reboot. There's a character on Reboot called Hexadecimal, which is obviously an actual real thing. And I thought, well, you know, the bike's called the Hexa, so I was going to go call that Hexadecimal, and then it's like, well, I don't want to call it Hexadecimal because it's a bit shitty. So I figured, well, you're like an animal, so I'll call it Hexanimal instead. So that's one called Hexanimal. So yeah, I'm just blabbering on about another track instead of blabbering on about this one. Yeah, you come out the thing, you jump over the thing, you end up here. You do the thing, you lots of things. I found that this water is shallow enough that you can drive in, which is pretty cool. So I wanted to use that. But you can't go too fast at this part, otherwise you just crash. And then you got to watch out for this corner of this bush because you just crash. And then you just burn it and you jump out. Jump! I like this track because it goes into the Playboy Mansion. Now we're revisiting here, only going the other way. That's a good thing about doing a track about one area. If you do it one way, you can do it the other way. Mostly. I mean, there are some cases where you can't, but, you know. And this is a really nice yard. Look at this place, man. That's rich. Yeah. This is someone's yard. I wouldn't mind living there. The things I would do. Ooh, I'd have an arcade. My own personal little arcade. Or I'd rather have the Playboy Mansion type pool area. Like, we're about to go in. No. Wow. How did I fuck that up? My Joe. Alright, let's back up a little bit. Need a bit of a run up. Yeah, this, I don't know if it's really in the Playboy Mansion or if it's just parts of the Playboy Mansion, but this mansion that we're going in here, this grounds, has an awesome idea for an outdoor pool. And if I'm ever this rich, I would so have an outdoor pool that's just like this. And when we get to it, yeah, as you can see there, off, that's still blurry. There's a jump, a ramp. Is rock formation, and inside, oh, just jump off the top of that. Actually, let's just go inside it for a second. Yeah, inside there, you can see the pool. It goes around. It goes around like the inside, and then it goes around the outside. Now, I wanted to do part of this bike track in the water. But it's too deep, and the bike just cuts out, which is really annoying. Actually, let me see if it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at that in there. It's so cool. Yeah, the bike just cuts out, so you can't do it, which is a bit annoying. But if I was this rich, man, I'd so have something like that in my garden. That's really cool. Yeah, it is a bit tricky. You have to bomb it on that. But you only go really high, you don't go far. But just enough to get on the outside of that wall. But yeah, with that type of swimming pool, I'd have that linked to an indoor section as well. You know, if you're that rich, you might as well be proper Flash and let your imagination just run wild. You got the money to do it. Now, this part of the track gets really tricky because it's all about going up the stairs, but really carefully, and then going up more stairs and knowing where to go. And yeah, could have taken it to the right there. Oh, maybe not. Going around here. This bit's really annoying for a bike. I couldn't fit a ramp there either. Otherwise I might have jumped it. But then you jump it too far, you miss like this bit. So, yeah. Burn it here. Oops. Oh yeah. There is a track, I think I've already done it, actually, where you jump off a ramp here. And I landed on one of these sun awnings, these things at the back, and then just like jumped off that onto the road. It was brilliant. It was awesome. But it's not something that you can easily replicate. There's a pathway down there I could have utilised, which I didn't. I only found that recently as well. I made this track ages ago. And maybe in another track I might use that. But yeah, if something can't be replicated easily, then I scrap the idea. Most of the times, all the hard stuff that you can do it. It's doable. It just takes a few times, you know. It's doable. But if it's like really hard and like proper down to chance, it's just no point really. Pretty pointless doing it. Now the end of this track is funny. So you got this park here. So you got that checkpoint there. And you got this one here. And this one here. Round and round and round we go into the center. Here we go. Yep. So I decided to do a little spiral thing there because I didn't know where to go, where to end it. This track, and it was getting long. It's 6:45. It's getting dark already. No. Like this track. Next.